Valanciunas, 5 to shoot. CJ up top against Morant, goes to the right. CJ off the glass and first bucket of the game for the Blazers. And back up top to Brooks. Brooks with 7 to shoot. Gets into the high post. 3 in the corner by Jackson Jr. and the Grizzlies.
Even Jaren Jackson Jr. back and Brandon Clark, who were not going to be available for that game in Moda Center most likely. It's a big deal for them.
Both teams welcoming back the field 2 of those 3-pointers. Zach Collins controls. Dumps it off to Nurk, and the big fella with the finish and the foul over Jackson. Rebounds last time these two teams met back in February. Dame, pitter-patter dribble. Right hand from the left side, the patented Damian.
Same.
Gary Trent Jr. up top on the wing. Hezonja will try his first 3. Gets that to fall, so Mario Hezonja. For the Grizzlies, Anderson, Valanciunas, Brooks, Jackson, and Tolliver. Valanciunas tries to back down Nurk. Will try the fadeaway, and Valanciunas. Jackson into the game for the first time for Memphis. Dylan Brooks will try a 3. And that falls for the Grizzlies. It away from Nurkic. Jackson brings it down. Jackson in transition, flies through, but Nurkic sends that one to the sideline, and CJ regains control. Hezonja to the corner. Gary Trent Jr. Clip that highlight right there. Jr., Clark, Allen, and Jackson into the game. Morant on the bench for a while for the Grizzlies. For the Blazers, CJ, Carmelo, Yusuf Nurkic as Melo gets the lay-in. Paint points, outdoing the Grizzlies at what the Grizzlies do best. Dame working against Jackson Jr. That right hand.
The defense, just a slight pause. Good hands from Melo.
CJ gets the loose ball. Dame on the wing looking for his first 3. Count it. So Dame splashes a 3 after the lay-in and a 5-point flurry.
Some credit to him.
Get out of here. I'm going to wheel you out of here as Morant gets the layup to fall.
Morant first. Live with the other people.
Blazers up 5. Dame handles with 5 seconds left. Dame takes it to the middle. Kicks it to the corner. Gary Trent Jr. puts the Blazers. Dame brings it down using the Nurkic screen. Gets blitzed by Valanciunas. But Dame, once again for the 3rd time this game, Lamar.
Everything. One big guarding, the other big coming over and help, and then another big whirling around like a tornado on the other end.
Kicks it back out to Nurk. Dame thought about a deep 3. Brooks defends. 10 to shoot on the clock. Dame drives middle, gets on the hip of Dylan Brooks and gets.
So just think, Jordan, if the Blazers played the full 82, he would have demolished that record. Oh, that's a nice move.
Very nice finish by
that.
Morant again, dribble penetration, floaters up and in for John Morant.
Working the 2-man game with Jackson Jr. Melo defends Morant. Morant sizes up, puts up a 3, and that falls. So Memphis.
Because that could get Morant more confident in being willing to go ahead and release.
Grizzlies with another steal. Morant up and under, and Dame kicks it to Hezonja. Hezonja pump fakes against Allen. Melton gets the loose ball, and back come the Grizzlies. Up top to Morant, and he can't get it to fall. Back come the Grizzlies. Morant trying to push the pace, goes behind the back, denied by Whiteside, and that's a little too long. Back come the Grizzlies. Melton controls. Grayson Allen wants to join the party with a 3. That falls, and so the Blazers trail the Grizzlies by 9. Just over 1:30 left in the 3rd quarter. Dame trying to work against Tolliver, shakes him, and Dame rolls in the 3. So the 8 to shoot for the Blazers. CJ catches in the corner, goes baseline over Brooks, floats one up over the top, smooches the backboard, and the Blazers down 1.
Got to get that.
Almost a meme right there. Allen over to Brooks in the corner. Tolliver left wide open in the corner, makes the Blazers pay. Nurkic with 3 fouls. Tolliver sets the screen. Morant tries to finish, and Dame working against Morant. Dame up top to Nurkic. Nurkic working down low against Jackson Jr. Tries to back him in. Nurk flips it up off the glass.
Nice, nice. There you go. Hype him up.
Morant up top tries to find Clark with the lob. He's able to get it over Collins, and it's going to be a technical on the Grizzlies. Nurk and Dame work the 2-man game. CJ up top against Morant. 5 to shoot. CJ gets into the lane. Tough floater roll.
Same leg, same hand on the shot.
Collins trying to hold his ground. 10 to shoot. Morant dribbles it back out. Kicks it over to the side. Jackson Jr. puts it on the floor. Tries to get through, and he finishes with the left hand and the foul. Dame uses the screen from Collins. Kicks it over to CJ. CJ tries to weave it to Collins. Collins, Melo from the corner. 3 to the dome, and the Blazers take the 1-point lead. So the Blazers battle back to take the lead with 1:15 left. Grizzlies, they look to answer. Gary Trent Jr. Tough shot by Morant, and now the Grizzlies take the 1-point lead. 14 to shoot. Dame working against Brooks, gets to the paint. Pass out to CJ. Melo with another corner three. That's good. So Carmelo Anthony. All 5 of them in double figures except for Melton. Morant
go quick.
Tries to go through the lane, gets bobbled by a couple of Blazers. Clark gets the loose ball to tap in.
And they go quick for the 2-for-1.
Looks for the Collins screen. Dame working around. Brooks defense. 5 to shoot now for Dame. Dame going to his left. Tries to get to the paint. Melo with another 3. Oh, that just rims off, but Zach Collins gets the loose ball, but no, it's Ja Morant. 3 seconds. He races down.
No.
Ja Morant loses his footing. No whistle, and we have overtime. CJ up top with Brooks defending. Gets the Collins screen. CJ finds some separation and rains in a huge 3. Melton defending Lillard. CJ up top against Brooks. CJ working against Jackson Jr. Gets him to slide. Feeds it to Gary Trent Jr. Dame. Pump fake back to Gary Trent Jr. for the corner 3. And that falls for Gary Trent. The lollipop, and he'll move it back down the court. Blazers lead by 6. Just over 3 minutes left in overtime. Dame using all the fundamentals to get to the rim, and Yusuf Nurkic loves it on the sideline as the Blazers, long way in helping the Blazers in the playoff race. CJ against Brooks, 5 to shoot. CJ step back 3. Splash Mountain, baby. Blazers up 11. Ja Morant defended out top by Melo. Jackson Jr. in the corner. And the Grizzlies have started to go cold. Clark goes 50% right there, and the pass by Melo is errant. Morant recovers. Jackson Jr. for 3, and that connects. So now the Grizzlies just down 3. There's a bucket here will go a long way towards their efforts. Dame able to get into the paint, rises up, and how about the finish? Damian Lillard, a hot knife through butter.
Applies his last time. Try to make him utilize clock.
Oh, the reach-in by Hazonia off the thigh of Morant, and the Grizzlies will wave the white flag, and the Blazers get a huge victory to start the first of 8 seeding games. They battle back from